I have profitably spent $488,000 on Facebook ads, and yes, that's personally, not including the ad spend that we've managed for our clients. I'm going to share with you guys the 5 books that helped me to understand advertising, as well as some of my favorite takeaways from these books. Let's dive on in and cue the intro, but while that intro is playing, comment below and let me know. Are you currently running Facebook ads? Are you considering running them? I can't wait to hear exactly where you're at in your journey. Let's dive on into that intro. Hey guys, I'm Rachel Peterson. I'm a social media strategist and marketing expert. I absolutely love all things about marketing, whether it's organic or, really interesting viral strategies, but I also absolutely love Facebook ads. And Facebook ads have been a huge part of us building up our business. And I'm super excited to share with you guys some of the books that you probably haven't actually heard of before, that I've read behind the scenes, that are super powerful. They help you run ads, but not just run ads, understand some of the psychology behind advertising. So let's dive on in. I'm gonna share with you guys these 5 books, plus one bonus book and a huge tip that will support you in your journey towards running awesome Facebook ads. The very first book is Breakthrough Advertising by Eugene Schwartz. Now I'm gonna give you guys a heads up. This book is not cheap. Thankfully, the rights were purchased by Brian Kurtz, who is a buddy of mine, and he shared with me that I way overpaid for this book. I spent $600 on this book, and I'm really glad to share with you guys. You can get them for just under $200, but still, it's a very expensive book for a reason. Every single paragraph in Breakthrough Advertising is like an entire lesson into advertising. It's a very heavy read, but if you sit down and actually go through the exercises inside of this book, this has had a tremendous effect on my advertising. And actually, speaking of, I think it's time to go through it again. This book is phenomenal and helps you to understand the psychology of not just your audience, but your audience in different phases of the market and different phases of their decision-making cycles. Breakthrough Advertising by Eugene Schwartz, 10 out of 10 recommend. If I could recommend 15 out of 10, I would. My husband almost had a heart attack when he found out that I spent $600 on a book. The second book is The Irresistible Offer by Mark Joyner, How to Sell Your Product or Service in 3 seconds or less. Now, I absolutely love this book. It's one of those things where you're gonna be a little frustrated reading it because you're gonna be like, oh, come on, I have to slow down and go through these steps. Yes. Going through this has allowed us to transform our advertising from break even to profitable. Yeah, that's right. We profitably spend money on Facebook ads, building our list, getting sales, getting new customers, and then introducing people to our ecosystem from cold traffic. The Irresistible Offer is going to help you so much because a lot of what you are presenting to your audience is about the big promise. What is it that you're going to do for them? And how are you going to do it? And how do they know that you're going to keep your promise? The Irresistible Offer is great because you can incorporate it into your Facebook ads, but it's going to affect everything in your entire ecosystem of selling a product. You guys are gonna love this one. The next book I recommend is probably not that shocking to some of you guys, and it is Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion by Robert Cialdini. What's phenomenal about this book is you start to understand some of the mechanisms in society that you can use to your advantage. Now, I wanna be super clear. Everything that's in this book, to quote Russell Brunson, could be used for good or evil. Use it for good. Put together great products that actually benefit the world. And then the types of superpowers that you can develop from reading books like Influence will be in good hands. Just promise you'll use them for good, okay? This is how you ultimately get people to make a decision. And then as long as you have a great product and you fulfill the promises that you made, you'll be amazed by how loyal people will be to you because not many people fulfill the promises that were made in their marketing. But this book is going to transform the way that you see the mechanisms of marketing. The next book is a classic, but yet I'm always shocked that people have not read this book. The Ultimate Sales Letter by Dan Kennedy is a phenomenal book. The tagline is attract new customers, boost your sales. I have to say that every single book I've ever read by Dan Kennedy has made me a better marketer, entrepreneur, person in general. 10 out of 10 recommend anything by Dan Kennedy. This book will help you to understand how to actually write the words that you can use either on your sales letter, aka your sales page, or even in your advertisements. There's really cool techniques that you can use and implement starting today. Now, before we get to the last book, and then I have one bonus book and huge tip for you guys. If you're enjoying this video so far, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel because I share with you new videos every single week on social media, TikTok, marketing, entrepreneurship, Facebook ads, all across the board. So be sure to subscribe to my channel because you don't want to miss any of those awesome videos coming out. The last book, and I wanted to intentionally save this for last because this book is so good, so I wanted to make sure that anyone who dipped out early didn't see it. This book is so underrated. People have no idea because the cover looks boring, the name sounds boring. I'm just going to give you guys that heads up right now. All right, you ready for it? Great Leads by Michael Masterson and John Ford. The 6 easiest ways to start any sales message. What's great about this book is every couple pages you're going to find something new that you can implement, which is awesome. And the final book I'm going to recommend for you guys is one that's not necessarily related to copy, but it's super helpful. Anything written by this man, Ogilvy, one of the original Mad Men advertising men. He's phenomenally talented. And this book is great, Ogilvy on advertising. Most people don't even know who Ogilvy is, but yet he's one of like the grandfathers of advertising. I will catch you guys in the next video. Comment below and let me know which of these books you've read and which books you're going to read. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye for now. All Aboard the Struggle Train by the... Wait, I actually don't know if he's dead. You guys, in this video, I almost said that Mark Joyner was dead and he's not. Oh, that was bad. By Robert Cialdini. I think some people say Cialdini. My Italian pronunciation is terrible.